Wandering Winder here. Okay. Well, we're gonna open priests, and then do we go for a bunch of minions? Do we go for a bunch of cities? There's tower around. What does that do? I think we go for a bunch of cities. You have 5-2, which I'm going to intuit is probably worse here. I'm going to take a silver. Eventually, cargo ship would be a thing, but yeah, I think modify is just worse than priest plus something like a silver. This is probably turning a state into priest rather than drawing a card, though. I mean, I guess it depends on whether you have another estate in your hand or how many other estates you have in your hand, maybe. Yeah, in that case, I certainly like this play. I think I'm actually going to take one forum first here. This is going to be a second priest. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. And then this is just all cities, font 5s now. But I liked the forum first. Eventually, maybe I take a minion, but short term, no. Are you really planning on taking a poorhouse here? Okay, yeah, no, you're not. So we're going to draw 3 coppers here and discard estate, priest one of the estates and buy another city. At some point, we'll want to look at taking buried treasure, but that's going to be a while. We'll have to see how the game goes a little bit. The sheepdog looks a little weird to me if you're going to go minions. Okay, now still one more city. I assume I'm getting attacked here. Yeah, and so now for 4, I'm thinking about cargo ship. Let's go for it. Oops, I should discard a silver here. Probably going to need to pick up some rogues at some point to help feed priests. But we want to get these cities run out. And we want to have a lot of them. This may be too many priests. Certainly don't think I'm going to take a fourth priest. You take this for money, and you're trashing this. Okay. I need to be very concerned because I need to take a lot more cities now, again. I mean, I guess I don't really need to have the split there, but I think it's going to be useful. This would be double city if it were me. Already going for rogue. Yeah, this isn't going quite as well as I'd hoped now. Not sure exactly where I went wrong, but it looks like you have a better version of exactly what I want. Maybe it's just the first player, meaning you're going to be able to double city here and equalize those anyway. You should pick up a silver, right? I guess you could pick up a sheepdog or a cargo ship, but I imagine silver is just better. Don't know that it's going to matter a lot. These cards for you are buried treasure, and I'm not sure what else. Well, I guess the difference is I have a lot more priests, huh? Okay, it is a silver. So is this double city, or are you going to let me win the city split? Splits being more important with tower on the board because they are actually points. Okay, you're going to do this, which makes sense. Actually, I don't want to do this. I am just going to go rogue copper here. So we can also get plus buy by trashing forum and regaining it off a rogue. We can get consistent plus buy that way. I'm going to want to get another rogue here. And we got to figure out what we're doing. Terminal space is actually going to be a little bit of an issue. And yeah, sheepdogs probably would have been good. You gained the cargo ship. Wait. How was there a priest in the trash? When did I trash a priest? Oh, you attacked me, maybe. You attacked me? No. When did a priest get trashed? When did you... Didn't I have 3 priests in hand last turn? Oh, you trashed your own priest. That's what it was. You trashed it here. Okay. I'm not going crazy. I'm not going crazy. So I assume you're going to buy a forum here. And then 2 5s. So you have some options. Could go forum, province, poorhouse, I suppose. Forum, buried treasure, rogue. Okay. Now, cool. What we want to do here is do this, 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 this. Now, we can still accommodate a couple more priests if we would like. Do I think a poorhouse is better than a copper or an estate? Give me the estate. I don't think it's actually going to matter, but I don't think I'm playing the poorhouse is the thing. Maybe I should have mathed that out a little better. Yeah, I definitely should have thought about that a bit more because the way this game is, whoa, oh, I guess you're just going to regain it off the rogue. That makes sense because you can immediately play it. Start of your next turn, right? Yeah, okay. And then you're going to re-rogue this as well. Yeah, I think something between what my opponent is doing and what I'm doing is probably better, right? You want at least 2 priests, but you probably do want some modifies, and getting some sheepdogs at some point would be very nice because I don't have enough draw without them. You could attack me here potentially if you don't need the money. Which could be very annoying. Okay, you want the money. I'm actually quite concerned because I think I need to take another buried treasure, but then you could potentially do some pile shenanigans on me here. We'll see what you do. You go triple province. Don't know about that. So my concern is you'll be able to end the game on me. That's going to be my terminal space limit. Part of me wants to go gold gold here. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. I'm going to go province sheepdog. And do I want the poorhouse? Probably not. Not a good starting hand. The other problem actually here is that you can mill provinces with modify and just win the game based on that. So I think I'm going to lose this game. The third priest was too much. And the buried treasures are probably not great. They're fine though. If I would have been able to get the sixth city, yeah, I just wasn't quite set up right. You have to play another city. Now, you could try to modify into two buried treasures and then play the rest of your cities as being super activated. I think this would not be very good for you though. I think what you ought to be doing well, I suppose it's possible this is just the end of the road. Okay, no, you had the sheepdogs. If you, I think I needed you to dud here because what you're most likely going to do is just win the game on provinces here. Yeah, I wasn't anticipating enough of the rogue business. This is going to be province to province. And now you just need 2 more money, and that's it. And this is game. Yeah, so modify ended up being pretty good in the end.